everybody, it's another episode of TJ's Garage. Today we're putting new tires on a 2013 Polaris 570 mid-size. It's the mid-size, which means it's a two-seater, full size. It's a wider ATV than would be the three-seater. Okay, so we got these new tires. These are called Sedonas, the Coyotes. I'm not being endorsed or paid for this. I just decided to go with the newest tire they got on here. This is the biggest thing now. It's kind of an all-purpose, all-terrain tire. If you look at the tread design, these are the original tires. They went with the V pattern. It tears up the grass a little more, and it wears faster on cement and pavement. You can see the tread design is completely different. This is what they're putting on most of the new ATVs now. They should last longer. Same profile, same height on the front. Back tire, you can see, is considerably wider on the original stock tire. This is an 11, this is a 10. Not as wide, but substantial tread design. So width isn't really going to matter at this point. So these are original. These are about 8 or 9 years old. So we're putting these new ones on. We're going to put the center caps on first. I was able to get these out very simply. Turn the tire over, hit it with a hammer, pop right out. They got 4 little tines on here that lock into the rim. Okay, put them back in to the rim on the outside. They're all the same size, so they fit each rim. Doesn't matter which one, you don't have to mark them. Just give them a little tap until they're seated. Just like that. You don't want to go nuts. You don't want to bend them. Okay. And here's the front one. Put this on real quick. Like I said, little tap all the way around the rim. Go like 12, 6, 3, and 9. Yeah, they're seated. Now before you put these on, I would recommend putting Never Sees threads on the studs. You could focus on that. I'll show you what I'm putting on here. This is Never Sees, made by Permatex. There's all different brands. Keeps things from corroding. It's just a good thing to do when you put them on there. Check your brake pads while you're here. Make sure they're thick enough. Anything that's about the thickness of a dime, you probably want to replace right away. Check your suspension, your linkages here. Check your hub. Check your rotor. Everything looks good here. These are the original brakes, which surprisingly they've lasted this long. When you put the tire on, make sure that you do not cross thread. What I'm trying to say is, do not put it on with an air gun. We put our tires on first, lift them up. Okay, so they're not finished, so I got to let the front down just a hair to make the back jack up a little bit. There you go. Okay, come back here, put the back wheel on, raise it up about an inch, put the back wheel on. There you go, studs are on. Now, to prevent stripping, I got my 17mm right here. Okay, put each lug on by hand. At least start 3 threads. Put the wheel on, make sure it's sitting flush with the spindle. Put them on by hand. Okay? If you strip one of these, you're going to be in a hurt locker because sometimes they don't have them in stock, and it's a pain in the ass trying to find the exact ones because there's different lengths depending on the wheel and depending on the application. Once they're on, and remember, the wider tire goes in the back. Okay, wider in the back, narrower in front. Put them on. I'm using an impact. Just do not go crazy on these things. This is not NASCAR. What you're going to do is draw it in a little bit, seat it, right? Then just until that socket stops moving. That's it. You release the trigger. Anything more, you might end up stripping it or snapping a stud. So basically, that's really all you got to do to put these on. And I'm just showing you A couple of ways to put it on, but also the new tire design. You come on the other side over here, you can see what they look like from a distance. Tread design is pretty cool. It'll be better in the grass, better in the mud. It's basically an all-purpose, all-terrain tire. Okay, so that's it. Polaris 570. That's all for today.